All right, yo. Welcome back to the Kinetic PE Mix Show with your host, DJ Potential, on the Kinetic PE Mix Show. So, we got a very special guest today, and I always like to give you guys a story segment where, I always tell you, man, I turned soldier to the preacher to music artist. Church people threw napkins at me. When I was on stage, they threw napkins on me, and I threw hands with Jesus. Tell me your beat, So that's what we're going to focus on today. Is a very young man coming from Jersey on the East Coast. He's going to be talking about a lot of stuff that he got going on and all that you'll be expecting from him. So let's bring on my boy, Dewan Lewis, aka Wauny. What's going on, brother?
Not much, man. Glad to be here, man. Glad to be here.
Man, it's a pleasure to have you here, man. We got a chance to talk on the other side. Like I told you, man, you're doing it all the right way, like in these interviews here. So, like, what's the spark that like lit your music fire? Where did you kick it? Where did you kick it off from? How did you get into it?
Fabulous, man. Honestly, that's the first dude that came to my head, man. I'm real old school hip hop, man. I was born in '96, man. Fabulous, bro. I would have to say Fabulous, G Herbo, more dudes like that, man. Biggie. You could throw Diddy in there just off of, what I'm saying, Biggie. But more lyrical artists, you know what I'm saying? Dudes that really put forth the thought process to write music out and really tell a story through wisdom.
Yeah, I like that, man. I love that. When you focus on the artists of the prior time that like has substance and really can, give you a blueprint of, how to like journey yourself as an artist into the profession of the music industry. That's the way to go, man. I love that. So for me, it was like when I was deployed overseas, that broke me, man. And then like Faith remixed my whole story. I love the chaos, the comeback stories. What's your chaos, the comeback story? In other words, what was the toughest mess you had to face, and how did music pull you out of
Honestly, it would be realizing who my loved ones were. I'm real active outside and inside. I know people that know people. Knowing so many people, you get confused sometimes, just caught up with names and faces. But I never lost sight of my loved ones, you know what I'm saying? And the people that I thought loved me actually didn't. And when things turned left, it left me in the hospital. After the hospital, man, I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to vent about it. And want other people to hear about it. And that's how I decided to start making music, man, for a living.
So it's a real deep story, man. Like, a lot of people, when something happens to them, they don't know what direction to go or how to use that energy that they got stored in them, and then it just turns into all type of madness, and then people back out on the streets or something. Was it like a particular like family support system that like kind of been your cheerleader along?
No, I've always been supportive of myself. Growing up, man, it's been nothing but myself. I got other siblings, and my parents. My pops was never really there. My mama was more really there, but nah, everything is just like what I seen and what I picked up on. I thank God for just giving me the power and capability to just to learn and continue to grow and not be stupid out here.
Yeah. In fact, yeah. That's one thing about like when you chasing your dreams and chasing your passion, it'll keep you focused and off these streets, man. Because ain't nothing really out there no more, and we see what's going on now. The feds just busting out everybody,
Yeah.
including Diddy. Shout out to
Gotta,
Diddy,
yeah, gotta stay focused, man. It's
Yeah,
crazy out here, and especially with the weather just changing and
right.
other countries wanting to see the world. You feel me? Like you gotta stay focused, man.
Yes. Yeah, sorry to cut you off. Just the other day that we tried to do this interview, like you was dealing with some wind dust, like and stuff like
Yeah.
that, man.
Out of nowhere too, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been home before that. I've only been home for about 7, 8 months now, and that was brand new. I forgot that New Jersey will bring something like that towards what I'm saying, a situation that really looking forward to. Yeah, that was bad, man. I was really upset about that one.
Indeed. Being that you're from Jersey, man, is there any particular like part of Jersey that like you feel like your music kind of sneaks its way into? Do you hang on to like that East Coast flow, or do you try to mix it up every now and then?
Well, say like I'm from the city of Camden, bro, born and raised, man. And a lot of people don't know this, but we're actually the south of America. You know, we're not like in between. I mean, you can guess you say in between. It's actually the top of the South, you know, but it's still the South side. So we get a lot of city, but we also have a countryside to us as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's really diversified. Like I said, man, I listen to Fabolous. I listen to G Herbo. That's all we out Chicago. You know what I'm saying? My actually before it was Fabolous, the first artist that I actually started listening to was Ludacris. I had his DTP, Disturbing the Peace mixtape album, you know what I'm saying? And I was young when I got that. And that was when you feel me, my mom, she gave me she bought, it was her boyfriend, my mama boyfriend bought me the CD, but I had my mom's radio, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I started listening to music. I'm like, damn, like I can't forget the album, bro. That's like one of the best albums, my favorite albums of all time. Ludacris, DTP, man, Disturbing the Peace. But I gotta me wanting to be an overachiever and really having a story to tell. I bring a lot to the table, man. It's not just the East Coast thing, you know what I'm saying? It's not just a New Jersey thing, but I try to bring a lot. I mean, I can't give you a West Coast vibe, but I can listen to it, you know what I'm saying, and tell you like, oh, yo, the dude Logic, you feel me? He cool, you know what I mean? Especially what's his name? Not Snoop, bro. Ice Cube. You feel me? Ice Cube. I'm a big influence. I'm widely influenced by Ice Cube, you know what I'm saying? I can't give you a West Coast vibe, but I can definitely give you maybe, you know, something closer where, okay, this East Coast dude is giving us, you know, his perspective of the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? If that's the kind you was, you know, looking for. But yeah, man, I try to do for the people, man. I try to put out, you know, what I can, you know, people can understand and still relate as well as, you know, liking, you know, what I decide to put out.
I like that, man. A big part of relating to the people, man, is putting out a particular message of some sort and being able to just meet them where they at. Every now and then, do you see that like part of your faith or a part of like how things inspire you ever like sneaking to your music?
Yeah, I would say so. You know, because you know when you got something to talk about, you know, most of the time I'm big on wisdom, man. I grew up in and not so much a religious home, but in an environment where I had to learn in order to continue to move forward. So you know when you talking about a subject, the subject is not necessarily just you know one thing. Yeah, it's the subject, but the subject can have different branches where it's actually talking about multiple things. So yeah, one thing I could definitely say it would be fashion, man. You know, I love to get dressed. Now I know like no over dramatic or I guess that's how you would say it, but you know what I'm saying, just some real cool, real smooth. Oh yeah, you could tell he fly. You know what I'm saying? He look good. I used to be big on diamonds too, but I'm older now, man. I don't really like diamonds too well. At least not on myself.
Yeah,
You know, maybe on my woman or something. You know what I'm saying? But that's about it, man. Unless she buy me something,
yeah,
she buy me something, maybe a crown. She give me a crown, I'll wear that.
yeah. And speaking of like just getting older, man, you got a birthday coming up, man. And at the time of this recording, your birthday coming up real soon, man. And you know,
Tomorrow, my birthday's
shout out, man.
Tuesday.
Yeah, this is definitely an early birthday treat for you to be able to like tell the people all about you and get yourself out there. And there's people
Yes, sir.
out there,
Yes,
man.
sir.
I like to call them the Sarahs and the Steves of the world. They out there depleted, scattered all through the mind. They looking for a beat or like some positivity to refill. So, what's your sound? So, how would you describe the music vibe? And what it's gonna do for folks that I like to call Steve and Sarah?
I grew up to really notice, you know, my surroundings and what was going on. That being said, like the genre of my music, it's hip hop, but it's not just hip hop. I consider it hip hop pop, you know, because nobody else is doing that. You know what I'm saying? It might be some people that's getting close, and if they are, I haven't really, you know what I mean? It's like they don't stick to it.
Yeah.
They'll say it's hip hop pop, but it'll just be hip hop, or it'll be more on the pop side. You know what I'm saying? But I'm more so kind of both, and I'm gonna try to really truly live that. Another thing I do is I sing, man. I'm a growing singer. You know, I'm not really at my peak to you know be hitting a couple notes. I mean, I could probably give you a little something, but maybe that's another time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
my genre, it would be hip hop pop.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Hey, that's the niches is in the riches, man, and that's good that you're able to identify what your vibe is. That way, people can just follow you, be loyalists. You want those loyalists following you from your music journey. So speaking of like just like a music journey, where do you see yourself taking your music? The dream stage, or the impact, or maybe some dream collaborations. What is it for you?
For me, I think it's more the message. The message with the like I said, man, with the where it coming from. Yeah, just the message, where I could be able to. I don't know, man. I'm really kind of picky, man. Like I said, I'm getting older, man. So like I'm doing things different, and I try to be different, man. I don't try to be the same as other people, man. So if I was to jump on the track with somebody, it would have to be like super special, bro. Because it would, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like saying your dream car or your dream house or your dream shoes, you know what I'm saying? Or a day in this country or a day in that country, you know what I mean? Something like that. So it would have to be truly special, man. It's like I wouldn't want to go to Asia on a jet or airplane, man. I would want to take a helicopter or you know what I mean, something like that. Skydive down there or something like that. You know what I mean? Just because you notice everybody else is doing the same thing, which isn't a problem because that's how you learn and actually figure out, you feel me, what's the next step. Whether if you want to sit in low class or all the way up in first class, you know what I'm saying? That's it's steps and levels to certain things, and you got to go through stuff to want to be able to talk about it or even be able to talk about it. Not necessarily bad, I try to stay. I'm more of a positive person. I'm not negative.
That's real. That's real. I respect that. Respect. So like as we get ready to close here, brother, you did mention that like you was interested in like, like having a beat play for you, man, so you can like
Yeah. I apologize to everybody, man, because all my music right now are remixes, man. I need to get some new content out so that way I could, show y'all what I got going on besides what I have already, man. I'm just trying to make it well known that, I got skills, when I might not have anything for y'all to what I mean, support me on physically, but I do have a platform where you can support me, you know what I mean, and just show love just by the views. But yeah, man, yeah, for sure, man. I would definitely I would like to do that.
Okay, what's that? I'm gonna put it on. What was that again?
It's So Gone by Monica.
Okay, and what is it about this song that like really got you inspired and really wants you to like rap over this one?
So I came home from college after a year of college in 2016. And that was rough, man, because I got a phone call, not even knowing I was going to college. I got a phone call, somebody telling me they want to send me to college. I was like, what? Out of nowhere, like, oh, all right, bet. Yeah, I will go. Anyway, unfortunately, I only spent the year there. When I came home, my mind was all over the place, but music was something that I went to a HBCU, so music was something that was always in the air, parties and what I mean, women and stuff like that. This beat was actually, I believe, the first beat that I wrote to, where it was like a straightforward, like, all right, I'm gonna just try it, and it came out real good, man. It came out real good.
Okay. Well, we gonna put you on and let you rock out and do your thing. So let me see if I can get you on there. Let's put you up here and boom. All right, I'm gonna throw it on. Here we go.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man, but I like it, man. The bars is real. Everything is real, man. I ain't gonna never give you nothing fake, man. As my man just say, 1,000, man. I'm gonna go higher. I've been trying to live a dream since like one, yo. My gun hotter than the burner from the sun, though. I get green because that's the opposite of, maybe it wasn't meant to be right now.
Yeah, so like because we having streaming problems. Yeah, we having streaming problems. Um, So, hey, we got ways to check you out though. Like, like we was talking about like Work It, which is on, Work, remix on SoundCloud. So that is definitely a place where people can go and like get a feel for, what you bring in. So, but with that said though, anything else you want to put out there or like, just let people know about, before we close on out?
Yeah, you can follow my Instagram at underscore that Wauny guy. That's at underscore THATUAUNYGUY. That's the same as my Twitter, my Facebook, Wauny Lewis. I don't really be on the book like that though. It's old. And with SoundCloud, my SoundCloud is the same as my Facebook, Wauny Lewis. I'm active, you know what I'm saying? If you know what I mean, you want to get on there and ask me some questions about anything. I communicate with World Star Hip Hop Records often. you know what I'm saying, other DJs, you know what I'm saying. I'm a real grown entrepreneur, man. I love making music, bro. You know what I'm saying? I love to relate. I love to learn, to relate, you know what I'm saying, everything, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm positive more than negative.
I like it. I like it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap, fam. Wauny just dropped some shameless love on us, man. Filled with like faith, man. Filled with like the Jesus type of love. So, Sarah, Steve out there, you're not forsaken. Your chaos ain't the end. It's the pre-beat. This Young Warriors remix flipped my scatter soul today. Do me a favor, hit the replay on YouTube if you're watching on YouTube. If you're listening on our radio station or on our podcast, make sure you play it back a couple of times as well. Share it with your Suck Dry crew. Say Wauny woke me up today in the comments. Subscribe for more Kinetic PE. See, grab my free renewal kit at marcus-hart.com. Fill up with the Transform You coffee at transformyoumedia.com. Let's burn bright, not out. Peace out, Warriors.
Love, man.
Transform You Radio. You are now tuned in to Transform You Radio. You hear me? Check. I stand for what you stand for. I'm at your door like the landlord. I can see the future, yeah, I fast forward. I get on the mic and I transform. Follow me, I'm in rare form. Follow me on this world tour. The asteroid that you can't avoid. Small changes make impact. I ran for it, I stand for it, I'm not sitting back. You can leave the rat race or you can leave the trap. Come with me, let's rap. Take a trip and we pack. And we'll be right back. Come with me, let's rap. Take a trip and we back. And we'll be right back. I stand for what you stand for. Hey, I get on the mic and I transform. Follow me on this world tour. The asteroid that you can't avoid.
Follow me.